Hey guys, Ollie back for another video, this one being the third of my Blank is Clapped series. Now this video is on GTA 5, more so GTA 5 Online, as I find the story mode pretty great and nothing really bad to talk about it. However, of course I'm talking bad about something, so some people might get offended, but you don't have to hate on me for that. So let's get into the video. GTA 5 Grand Theft Auto 5 was released September 2013 for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, with it being released 2014 in November for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as new-gen consoles were released. It was finally released on April 2015 for PC. Of course, Rockstar have done extremely well with GTA 5, making a lot of money and building a very big game. On PC, I have 5 days, counting as 150 hours, with more time on Xbox as 15 days with 360 hours. If you are new to the game, you'll quickly notice the amount of toxic players, randomly players coming up to you and killing you instantly, with them likely to then spawn camp you with a sniper just down the street until you either leave to find a new session or go into passive mode, which isn't fun as you can't draw weapons. Another thing you can commonly notice is there's at least one player who flies around in an OP vehicle like the Hydra, just killing random players and you, and once they do, will then talk about their KD, as if having a KD is a good thing. Another thing that is prevalent are hackers and modders. This is more common on PC of course, but I have run into them on Xbox. These players either run around in guard killing people and then spawning them in cages, spawning random vehicles and UFOs in the air, or on the off chance they can be nice, like in my video playing with hackers part 1 and part 2, spawning money for you or other vehicles that you can't try out. If they are bad hackers who keep killing you, this leads you to finding a new session oftenly. That also draws to my next point. Now, every game, of course, has these loading times. The anticipation builds while waiting, but in GTA 5, these loading screens are way too common and very long, lasting 5 to 10 minutes. Of course, depending on the PC, mine being pretty terrible. I've waited up to 20 minutes for a lobby just for it to pop up with the lovely error of "There has been an error joining a session, please return to GTA 5, which puts you in story mode again, meaning you have to wait for another session to load up. Other examples of long loading screens is heist. If during the mission a player leaves, you are often presented with a heist fail screen, which puts you into the previous session, along with the wait for players in the heist to join. Less having a dedicated squad of 4, a player will often leave, causing you to restart and wait a long time again. Even having 2 to 3 people, you know the random to join will oftenly be a complete idiot, leaving or crashing, causing you to restart and wait a long time. Just for these players to join, it commonly takes 20 to 30 minutes in experience, just for you to lose or them to commit suicide a bunch and then restart. Luckily, Rockstar did the newer Doomsday Heist, which allows you to play as a duo just with another person, which is heading in the right direction, but having all of the previous missions as a duo would be good so you don't have to lose brain cells while playing with randoms. After GTA 5 being around for almost 5 years, you'd expect their playlist to be perfect. But oh no, they're a mess. If I'm looking for a race with a certain type of car, I go to Rockstar playlist and this is what I'm greeted with. A bunch of randomly listed titles giving no hint to what it is, apart from the small picture that tells you if it's a deathmatch, car race, a boat race or an aeroplane race, with the playlist having no theme at all, just randomly plotted together activities. Why can't the playlist be structured, having something like a deathmatch playlist of exact team and non-team deathmatches, an array class playlist, a bike, a muscle, sport and an off-road playlist? As at this point in time, if you look for a game you want, which can take 10 minutes on its own, if you're lucky you then have to wait in the long loading screens and look for people looking for that exact race as well. Everything in this game costs money. The newer the DLC though, the more money it begins to cost. But there's a solution for everyone: shark cards. But of course, as a new player, you can mess around, get a bit of money, you can test different game modes, test races, have fun and make a bit of money, till you realise that money takes you nowhere, as it's very little. To make money in this game, you often have to spend money. Why grind out for an apartment when you can buy a shark card to instantly get you one? With GTA 5 having over 85 million copies sold, why have microtransactions? Because the gaming industry can just make more money. So why stop at playing missions when you can buy these shark cards? You spend real money to get GTA 5 money. If you watch a lot of money guides, you can figure out you can make between $350,000 to $400,000 per hour. This can be increased if there's 2 times on certain missions, or you can spend £60 real money to get $8 million in game if you buy a shark card, which saves you around 24 hours of pure grinding. But once you purchase this shark card, you'll quickly realise that 8 million is pretty much nothing now, as you can only buy around 3 high tier vehicles. If there's any discount, then perfect, you'll save money and still have nothing. After this, you can quickly tell why people find hackers and modders to get dodgy money, which can get you banned, and which is leading me on to my next point. As previously mentioned, GTA 5 Online has a lot of hackers and modders, being 2 types: a complete dick or very nice. They can spawn money in, they can torture you, they can do whatever they want. If you're looking like I was with my 2 videos that I'm going to keep plugging, even though you shouldn't watch them because they're pretty old and worse quality than this, they're there. You have good, you have bad. That's it. But Rockstar doesn't exactly have a response to this, as they don't help out whatsoever. Most of them aren't banned for a long time. If anything, they're put in dunces lobbies if they blow up a couple vehicles, and that's it. They still run around in God mode, they kill you across the map, they spawn cages, other things you can spawn in a toilet, a campfire, or anything. It's stupid and absolute shit show. But there's positives you can say. People make a living off doing these hackings and moddings, as you can spend just like £5 to £10 extra than the game costs to get an account with lots of money, high level, high-end vehicles, apartments, mansions, whatever you want. They will hack and mod it for you, and you can casually just pay them instead of buying a shark card. This is an effective method really, as it is cheaper than shark cards, but there's the high-end risk of being banned. Rockstar of course doesn't stop this, just tries, still fails. Their anti-cheat is absolutely trash. I'm not going to say that GTA is a bad game. I love it. This video is purely my opinion. The game's great, it just has flaws. It'd be great if we could have better anti-cheat, somehow cut down on loading times, and fix the messy playlist. Also, why have a KD in a GTA 5 online game? It just makes you look like a complete knob. Honestly, there's good things about the game, there's their bad parts, and that's all I'm really here to say. Anyway, that's it for the video. Like for the 491, I'm expecting a load of hate due to it being a big game with a big community. Comment your opinions, your experiences, and hate below. This has been Ollie with GTA 5 is clapped. Hope you enjoyed. If not, well, goodbye. By the way guys, I quickly want to say I've set up a Discord, the link for it's in the description.